Ta-dum. Right, so this is exciting. From what I've been able to gather here, and I'm getting one of these things, so we will see, but the update today extends, and apparently there will have to be an update to 1.2 of the firmware of these. But I don't want to speak out of play. There's a video coming out from Alex Hutchinson, Matt Knight, all the guys at Boss are going to say what exactly to do. So take this with a grain of salt, but this is what I understand so far. That's going to get upgraded to 1.2. The app is now 1.1, and you're going to be setting up two connections. Previously, you would have a simple connection from the BTS app, Midi, to the WAZA Air, and you would control the presets and stuff like that. Now, with this EV-1, this wicked thingy here, if you've missed it, go and check it out. There's only 2 or 3 vids on YouTube. What this thing does is, it's a 3-way MIDI controlled expression pedal with a TRS loop that can connect to 2 momentary switches. Whether that works with any momentary switch, I don't know. I would think so, but for sure, I'm checking out the Boss stuff and seeing what's the deal. In terms of functionality, what happens is you hit these 2 buttons, and this would be like hitting the buttons on the side here, but they're at your feet. So you can go up and down, or maybe hitting them together, you can get the gyros to lock. That's included in there. We'll have to see. We've got to wait and see for this to come out, but this is all super exciting stuff. This can control volume, this can control watt, this can control also, I think, various parameters inside your presets, which is going to be wicked. You can turn off delay, FX, boost, mod, but we really need to see what's happening here, so I can't say anything more, you know. It would be bad, I think, to do that. This is very cool. One thing I would really like to see with all this evolution is, can you jump instead? Because this preset up and down means if you're 1, you've got to go through 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to get to 6. What would be super cool is if these momentary switches, you could add, instead of just, you know, tap, if you could add double tap and hold, maybe you could jump around directly across those presets. You know, so use all 6, or maybe there'll be other stuff. If you've seen some of my vids, you notice that I've taken an MC6 and we, in the group, got the SysX codes out of this thing so that you could jump directly around to any of the presets, and that is wild. And the way I was using it, you know, was using 6 presets as 6 snapshots in helix speed, where I would change the preset to do those things, and as you're changing from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you could jump directly, and this thing doesn't skip a beat. You've got no drops in audio like in other systems. So the experience of all of this is going to be phenomenal. This is something we've been after since day 1, so super reason to get excited. But, you know, stay tuned. We will see what happens. So for sure, the Boss solution here, we need to figure out exactly what's happening with it. Looks wicked. I would seriously suggest getting it. This EV-1 thing, by the way, also does TRS out for Midi, which can go to 5-pin. It also does Bluetooth and something else, USB. And all 3 of those can be different, and all 3 of those can run at the same time, I think. Maybe not with the WAZAs. We have to find all this out. There's all kinds of questions coming out. But if you want my 2 cents on it, this thing right here is incredibly wicked. Is it the first ever totally wireless expression pedal? No, I have one of those in my bag, but it's an optical thing. It's been around for about 4 or 5 years. It's wicked. But this is something that I would use 100%, mainly for the fact that it runs off 2 AA batteries. You walk in with your WAZA Air, you walk in with this. Apparently the 2 of these can connect directly, and you may not need to use the app, or you can use all three. You know, so decide whatever you want to do. But for me, I tell you, if I could just go through this and have, you know, turn the WAZA Air more into a pedal board with just that and just this EV-1, that's me playing happily anywhere. And then I'll throw in all the helixes and other stuff and add, you know, regular pedals in the mix. But that thing, freaking wicked, man. Freaking wicked. Hope this helps. I'll upload it. See ya.